Hi guys, today I just want to show you how I organize my Filofax supplies. As you can see, I do have two box files which I basically use to do and put quite all the papers into an organized way. I use two box files. This is a red one and then I have a blue one, as you can see. And one collects all the supplies for the A5 Filofaxes, and the blue one just includes all the papers related to the personal size Filofax. It has been a lot of time since I wanted to organize these because I had them spread all over my supplies cabinet, and I really was feeling a little bit messy because when I needed dividers I had to look into several different areas and storage boxes and places before I could even find them, and that made it a little bit difficult for me to set up my Filofaxes. So basically when I have put and collected all the related supplies into one space, I found it even more easier to set up my Filofaxes. So it has been quite a long introduction, but I just wanted to explain why I have decided to put things differently and in different locations to make it easier for me. What I have done is I have purchased two box files, as you can see, and I have just put labels here. One is Filofax A5 papers and the other one is Filofax personal papers. So far I did not do any particular project or work. Now let me show you what's inside each of these box files. So if I just put it a little bit down, maybe we'll be able to see it better. Okay, so that's what there is in this box file. So what I have here, these are different. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit. These are a sort of tabs, page markers that I've made myself using laminated paper and cardstocks, and I have used a lot of rubber bands because every type and thing that I had, I just have used rubber bands and put them all together like that. So these are a bunch of different page markers, as you can see, that I have made. These are quotes, again another quote, and again another quote, and some quotes. Basically they are just quotes printed onto colored papers and laminated, so it's not a big deal. You can do it at home quite easily, and those crafters that do own a laminator just know what I'm saying about how easy it is to make your own page markers and create your own Filofax papers. So that's the first thing I've got in there. Let me just adjust a bit the rubber bands. Okay, so that's that. Then I've got a bunch of clear dashboards and pouches and plastic folders, and I have attached them together all. This is just a zip bag which has holes in it because I had used it in one of my Filofaxes, and I've just put them all together. Then here I've got more inserts to wish you well, as you can see, warmth, love and cheer. And these are dashboards, different sorts of dashboards, sort of a Hello Kitty one, some flowers. These are made out of wrapping paper, and then it has been laminated. As you can see, I had different wrapping papers included. This is just a paper. This is some cardstock. Then this is some wrapping paper, some pics I've printed from the internet, and these are just Filofax card paper, which I received with some of my Filofaxes when I have ordered them. Then we just open this. I've got this one, which is a food diary I have printed from the internet. I have used it for some 2 or 3 weeks last year, but then I just stopped. I got fed up of it, so I didn't use it anymore. I have a pack all with rubber bands. These are calendar diary sheets, which I have never used and come from different planners which I have purchased. This is a diary which it was one of the Happy Scrappy haul, and I have filmed that video. So if you go to my videos, you will find a Happy Scrappy haul from last December, I believe. And this was one of the calendars she sent me, one of the diaries and planners she sent me, and it is a day per page. I don't think that there is a day for each, a page for each day of the year. I would have to count them to just see, but she sent me this one. I have ordered a couple of things from her. Then I have also ordered from her this week on 2 pages, as you can see, and she had quite a lot of a huge selection. And here it says, is it focusing? Yeah. Enjoy your life. I just want to make beautiful things. And yes, with planning you can. So what I have here is this. I got it from eBay. It's a day per page calendar too. I have purchased some 3 or 4, and I have used them to set up a planner. And this is the extra pages that I had. I can probably be using it from with other planners. And these are just a bunch of notebooks which I have cut down to size and punched holes in it, so it's not Filofax paper. And in here there is a Filofax ruler which I have decorated with basically different stickers. Then on this side I have a bunch of other papers and things. This is a clear pocket to which I have punched holes. What I would like to say is some of these loose things that you are seeing come from previous year's setups. So this was included in a Filofax I was using last year. So when the year was over and I changed all the system, I just have taken these things out and saved them for further planner setups, etc. So basically that's what it is. These are shopping lists from Gorgeous. These are this is a clear, I think, acrylic sheet which had attached to them in a previous planner some sticky notes, and I have sort of a notebook with things to do, and I have quite a bit of that notebook. I had purchased such notebooks on a clearance sale locally, so I can't give you any link or whatever. So that's that for this side and this portion of the box. Then here it comes. Oh my god. I hope you can notice what these are. These are all the bunch of dividers I have for my Filofaxes. And many of them I have made them myself. This is a pack I have made out of, as you can see, wrapping paper. So I do have a lot of them. Ooh, here there's a bit of lined paper which I have to take out. This is all wrapping paper. This is another set which I had prepared and never used till now. This is all wrapping paper again and again and again. Okay, so I had a lot of ideas to do with wrapping papers, and I made a lot of dividers. Then here there is a pack of dividers which was an A4 before, but I have cut down to size to fit an A5. These are dividers I made out of cardstocks, and I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 dividers. Then I have the Filofax dividers, the cream colored ones, the colored ones, etc. And I do have a bunch of other dividers which I have used in my last year planner made from cardstock. So that's that. That's the bunch of dividers I have for my A5. Then here I have some Filofax papers. Basically, I have collected all the Filofax papers that I had from my orders, those that were not used, and I have collected them in a bunch of, in a pack like you are seeing here. This is week on 1 page, sorry for that, and yearly views, which are still empty and undated. I believe I have received these with the Filofax clip box, and I've never used them. Yeah, these were part of the Filofax clip box. As you can see, even the holes are smaller than the usual Filofax ones, but I have never used them. This is a bunch of to-do sheets, and I have quite a lot of them. And on the back I do have, this is for projects and this is for contacts. So I have collected everything together. And here we have the lined paper, the white lined paper and the colored lined paper. So that's that for the A5 supplies. And I basically, this helps me also to understand when some of my supplies are going to finish, so I can order or purchase some of them very soon. And it helps me a lot, because when I'm going to set up a planner, and from my videos you can notice that I do set up planners much frequently, I basically need quite a lot of supplies, and this setup just helps me to understand whether I do have enough supplies, what I miss, what I have to craft, what I have to purchase, what I have to ensure I have in my stash, and these things. So it helps quite a lot to maintain your supplies to certain levels, and it helps you to understand that, yeah, you are in a good place for your supplies and for whatever you need. As you can see, I am putting back everything into the box, and when I'm done, I just close it there and it's perfectly closed. Then let's go into the other box file. As you could see, it's my Filofax personal papers now. So some of the supplies have moved. Okay, so differently from the A5 supplies, obviously I have 4 compartments now because they are smaller. And let's get into the supplies. First, I'm gonna remove some of these papers because they have contacts and I don't want it to be able to be watched online. Then what I have next is, these are notebooks that came, it's plain paper, that came with some of the personal size notebooks that I have purchased in the past. Then I've got all this bunch is white, clear, unlined, whatever you call it, paper. Okay, I've got blue paper, I've got orange paper, I've got creamy color, I think, and I've got yellow paper. And here I've got another bunch of lined paper for my Filofax personal. And next year I will be using a Filofax Personal, so I will need a lot of these supplies to be there for me. Then I've got some bunches, as you can see, of papers. This is contact sheet, and I have different ones here. This is again papers from the previous Filofaxes that I have ordered that I never used. It is for projects, for calendars, insurance, expenses, some address sheets, today, sources, projects, etc. I've got, ooh, this will be liked from many of you, I believe. This is a Hello Kitty week on one page diary, and there's quite a lot of it. And then I have all the other diaries from other Filofaxes and personal size planners that I've got. So this is a pack of planners. This is just coming from another Hello Kitty diary I've purchased, and it is a Hello Kitty, I think it's a note-taking, or because it's perforated. These three here are different papers, and at the back there's a story coming from Hello Kitty. Then here we go. These are, I have given a couple of details about, but I will be also filming a video about these dividers, dashboards, etc. These are made out of calendar pictures. I said many times that I do purchase calendars with pictures on top, and when the year is over, I just cut that picture, fold it in two, laminate it, and it becomes a dashboard, it becomes a cover, it becomes a divider. It can become a lot of things, and as you can see, I do have many of these flowers and cupcakes, flowers. See? And these are pouches and acetate and other plastic folders from Filofax. I don't know whether these will become any dividers, but I think I will be using them as dashboards and covers because they are great. Maybe I will do a divider for each and every month. I'm not sure what. Then these are the sets of dividers I've got, and I've got different packs of dividers for monthly, and the Filofax dividers and many other dividers coming from different planners that I have owned over the years. I think I have owned planners for the last 15 years, and many supplies came with it, so it's a regular thing for me to get different supplies working. Then I've got the A to Z dividers, and they are of different types coming from different oh, please focus. Okay, coming from different planners that I have owned, as I said. So that is that for my personal size. I'm gonna put everything back into the box files. And by the way, I just wanted to say that if someone is interested in any of these types of dashboards that I have here, you can contact me on my email address, which is in the About tab on the YouTube channel. So you can contact me there, and I will make any for you. I mean, they are very cheap to do and very easy. But if you don't own a laminator and just would like some help to do yours, just feel free to contact me, and I will be more than happy to help you on achieving them. But it's very, very easy, so I don't think you will need any help to do that. And it's also a way on how to recycle a couple of the materials that each and every one I think of us have, and it's a pity putting away and putting in the rubbish pictures like that. So it's really a pity, my friends, and it's like I'm very happy to be able to reuse them. So that's my video about the organization of the supplies for Filofax A5 and Filofax Personal. Many videos are to come, so please stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and give it a thumbs up. And until next video, please take care. Bye.